Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. And I did finally get a chance to see Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire. I was under weather the last couple of days, so I apologize for the late review on the film. And I'm gonna apologize again because I have to. I'm gonna give my honest opinion on this one. And my opinion is, I think it's my least favorite out of the MonsterVerse. Unfortunately, I really do. Was it terrible? No, it was not terrible. I know it's been getting some really harsh reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, but it was absolutely not the worst film. Absolutely not. I think it was about 2 hours long, and there was enough there for it to be enjoyable. It just, for me, it didn't live up to the previous films, basically. So, unfortunately, this one just seems to come in just a little bit lower than the other ones. But again, even because they've all been really good. I've enjoyed all of them. So, I mean, like I said, this one's not a terrible film. I just think that there are some things that were, to coin a phrase, they jumped the shark quite a bit with some of the things that they were trying to do with this particular film. I know, I get it. It's Godzilla, it's Kong. I understand that. But there were just some things that I thought could have probably been left out to just make it flow a little bit better. Um, but overall, like I said, I don't think it was a bad film. Rebecca Hall returns once again in this film, and she's kind of like leading away now. Them to go down to Hollow Earth. They have a portal now where they can go down there, and because that's where Kong lives. Kong is in Hollow Earth. Godzilla is above in our on Earth, in our world. And that's how they keep these two titans apart from one another, to make sure that they don't cause any more damage, they don't come in contact anymore. But as we find out in Hollow Earth, yeah, there are some more titans, there are some more gorillas, and more Kongs, more from the Kong family. But unfortunately, some of these are not exactly the friendliest Kongs, and they are led by Scar King, and he is just a nasty SOB. That is hands down the truth about him. And he has this whip that's kind of like made out of these sharp teeth. And yeah, he cuts up Kong quite a bit. And as you see from the trailers, Kong has like a mechanical arm. We're gonna get into some spoilers. Um, so he does have like a mechanical arm that do find out why that happens in the film. He does, he ensues some damage to his arm, having to use this more, mechanical arm to have mobility still within that arm. But like I said, there's something, I think, for the most part, when it's just Kong on screen with the other Kongs, there's just something about the the CGI, something about the visuals they're putting on screen. It doesn't. Everything seems so much more real with Skull Island, and I think it's really a lot in part to the fact that you are relying so much on these CGI characters, and you don't, when they're interacting with the human characters on screen, it's fine. It looks absolutely fine. But when it's just those characters alone, just CGI, it just seems a little bit off. And I think maybe it also has a lot to do with just the way Hollow Earth comes off on screen. It's a beautiful and visually great looking film because of Hollow Earth. It's stunning. But there's just something about how the characters, when they're on screen within that environment, that just don't seem to click for me. Unfortunately, still not terrible and still enjoyable. There's just a little bit here and there that kind of take me out of the film. Overall, I think the story is fine with what they're doing, establishing there's a whole nother civilization down in Hollow Earth. So I get that, and I enjoy that. And again, getting to the end of the film, again with some spoilers, there the big confrontation at the end between, when you have all four titans who are just clashing in an all-out battle in Rio, in Brazil, and they just trash and destroy and demolish Rio de Janeiro, completely wreck it to like nothing left. Buildings are just trashed, unbelievable. But besides that, like I said, I think the story is pretty much it's self-explanatory. Godzilla knows that there's something going on. He has that sense again where there's another Titan. Again, down in Hollow Earth, Kong still trying to find his way, feeling he's alone, just looking for more like him. And unfortunately, when he does find them, they're under the leadership of Scar King. And I think we can kind of figure out, without any more spoilers, we can kind of see where that film is going to end, how it's going to end for King Kong. But like I said, not a bad film, not at all, but just some things that took me out of it here and there. Like the soundtrack was fantastic. They had some really great songs that they threw in with this one, which some people might say they seemed a little bit out of place, but I thought they were great because I liked all the songs they put in there. So to me, that was a blast just hearing those songs up on the big screen. That was a lot of fun. But overall, I think this is one that if you get the chance, to see this on the big screen, go for it. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot worse you can go out and watch. I think you'll still enjoy it and find something worthwhile in the film. Just understand that it's definitely the least of the MonsterVerse. I don't know if we're going to get any more films. I mean, who knows? Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Depends on how this one performs over the weekend. But overall, I think if you can wait, if you're not, don't be in a hurry. If you can wait for it to come out on streaming or to pick up the Blu-ray or the 4K when it comes out, do that. I don't think it's. I think you're still going to get that experience on your screen at home. Like I said, but again, it's not a terrible film, not at all. And I need to get going. I'm about to cough because I've been under the weather the last couple of days, so I'm about to cough up a storm. So, guys, thank you for checking out all week long my views on the MonsterVerse. Like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance, and I will catch you in another episode. Take care.